Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, good morning. By the way, I'm getting ready this morning because I have to take a headshot, and I lit the candle. You'll be happy to know. I'm here getting ready, and my candle's lit. It's burning, and it smells divine. Good morning. Good morning. Speaking of headshots, if anybody has any good ideas on what I should wear for taking a professional headshot, please let me know. I am looking for something, and I don't know what. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Seriously, what? Brow gel? Is that where we're starting? Oh, this needs to go in the garbage. This needs to go in the garbage because I don't do my makeup enough. Gross, Jamie, you're so gross. All right, so should I put on this? I'm afraid I'm gonna be too dark for this. Let me see. I think I'm too, hold on, let me turn on a better light. I think I'm too dark. Let me see. Oh, shit. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I was super buzzed last night, so there's that. And I just want to say, like, when I share those small parts of my life with you guys, and I shield Michael a lot from Coffee Talk for a reason. Every single time I put Michael on Coffee Talk or camera, somebody has to comment about my husband. He's has such a dry sense of humor. He's totally acting like he doesn't know you. He so doesn't find you funny. Blah, 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 blah. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why. Because you talk shit about my husband. It is not endearing to me for people to make comments or jokes about my husband not finding me funny, not having a good sense of humor, like whatever. Listen, worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. Remember that little girl? Worry about yourself. My husband loves me. He thinks I'm funny. Like, for real, it's insulting. It's flat out insulting to say to someone, he doesn't think you're funny. Like, first of all, what do you know? You're judging the man by 30 seconds of a video in Whole Foods. That bothers me. You really should think about what you say to somebody before you say it, because sometimes this shit is just unnecessary. And it's why I don't put him on camera more, because I'll never be the wife that sits around. I could say whatever I want about Michael, but that's about where that ship stops. Anyway, we had a blast last night. We had so much fun. Oh my gosh. We were like two kids on a date. First of all, I was clowning this man. You know how he says, I'm from New Jersey. We say lottery. We don't say lotto. I've never heard anybody be like, I'm going to go play the lotto. We say lottery. Michael says lotto. Lotto. So we were at the bar last night and I was having a drink. He drank a beer. And we were literally going on and on about whether it was lotto or lottery. And we were just cracking up. I'm telling you, we laugh about the dumbest stuff. But we have such a good time doing it, honestly. I don't know what it is. I just really love that man. But that was what was so funny to me, because I said to him, you want to hear the craziest thing? I am so in love with you. And he was like, why is that crazy? And it was just so funny, the way it came out. I think it's his delivery that makes it funny, right? It's the way he says things, the way Michael says things that crack me the F up. Okay. Anyway, I heard something yesterday and literally could not wait to get on Coffee Talk today to talk to you guys about this. Yesterday, I got a message from this woman who was like, talking to me about her man. And she was like, I just don't understand why it's so hard for him to give me 110%. And I hear this a lot. I hear this a lot from women. Women who are not happy either with themselves or in the relationship that they're in. And because they're not happy, they keep telling the man they're with, why can't you give me 100%? Why won't you give me 100%? Why can't you give me 110%? Guys, I love you. Nobody on the internet loves you more than I do. So you got to really listen to me when I tell you this, okay? Nobody owes you 110%. It's not real. It's an expectation that fairy tales have filled your head and lied to you the course of your entire life, that if somebody is not bending over backward, crab walking up your ass 90,000 hours a week, they're not giving you 110%. It is a false fairy tale. It is not real. People are allowed to reserve some of the broth back for themselves. Stop demanding 110% from the people that you are in friendships or relationships with, because you will consistently be let down. It is not humanly possible for anybody to continue to give you 110%. What is left for me? Honestly, what is left for me? If I'm giving you 110% of myself, what is left for me? And then what happens if we don't work? I'm just out here literally dissolving myself for a relationship that then what? Doesn't work. It's just not realistic. And we lie to ourselves. Look, I can only use my own marriage as a marker, right? Michael and I give each other as much as we can comfortably give, so that when the other one comes and says, I need more right now, I'm going through something and I need more right now, we can dig deep and find more. But if Michael was constantly holding my feet to the fire to dig deep and give more, I'd be like, bruh, I'm not the right girl for you. You got to go find somebody else, because this won't work. This is why so many relationships don't work, because the fairy tale expectation, no, and your ego lies to you. You deserve more. You deserve more. You deserve more. I'm not talking about, listen, there's a difference between people who don't show up in a relationship. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about somebody who doesn't show up for you. If they don't show up for you, that's not what I mean. Those relationships are something different. I'm talking about good men and good women who show up in friendships and relationships and are giving you what they can. If you feel like you constantly need more, you're not in the right relationship. It's not right for you. It isn't. There's this like false expectation that if we're not walking over coals for each other, that it must not be love. Y'all, I love Michael. You saw drunk last night how much I love him. I can't walk over coals for that man. I just can't. I've committed to walking over coals for 3 children. And I can't walk over coals for him. So some of us have to look inside a little bit and go, am I asking for too much? Is my and I don't know if it is, but I'm just saying, what is your expectation? Because people have lives and feelings and families. I don't know. I think that we get caught up in, especially with social media. We believe that if a partner is not moving mountains for us every single day, pushing that rock up the hill, that they're not really committed. They're not in it. And I don't see it that way. Relationships are work, but they shouldn't be labor. It's like, I just feel like the expectation is off. And I think that if a lot more people would understand that demanding 110% from somebody all the time is exhausting for them, for you. It's just not realistic. And maybe that's why, honestly, I'm sure the fact that we travel so much and are not on top of each other helps, but maybe that's why Michael and I really do work so well, because we have a very healthy expectation of what this really, is. I just can't imagine being in a relationship where he always, was reminding me that it wasn't enough. And here's the thing, if you're watching this and you're going, well, I don't need him to move mountains. I just need him to show up. I don't need him to, that's different. If you're in a relationship with someone who is not showing up for you, you deserve better than that. This coffee talk is not for the people who feel like the person they're in a relationship with doesn't even try. That's not what I mean. I mean, if you have a good relationship, sometimes it's going to be 70-30. Sometimes it's going to be 50-50. Sometimes it's going to be 80-20, And did you ever have a friend where it's always about them? What they need, what they want, what they're going through. Them. Everybody show up for me. Listen to me. Love me. Jesus. It's exhausting. So imagine what that feels like in a relationship when you're trying to be intimate. The quickest way to kill vagina butterflies is to suffocate somebody. That's all I'm saying. And I just think if we got a little bit more honest with ourselves, we'd have, healthier relationships. Chelsea, you're good for my soul too. Beatrice, I love that name. Can I just tell you, I love the name Beatrice. I love it. Anyway, so I share this with you because I love you. And I know it's hard to hear. Like, some people are watching this going, fuck, I know she's talking to me. She's talking to me. This is who I am. That's okay. The beauty about Coffee Talk is being able to hear it and go, oh my God, I think that's me. Like, what the hell are you doing to your eyes? You know what? Price of beauty form, okay? Price of beauty. Not all of us wake up like you, just naturally beautiful. Some of us have to freaking curl our eyelashes because we're taking pictures for our new company website, which, by the way, I don't even know what I should wear. But you know what? Like, people joke about my relationship with Michael because we're so different and blah, blah, blah. And we are, and we're far from perfect. But we have a really healthy expectation. And I think that's why we work. Last night, Um, hold on, I have mascara in my thumb. Last night, I needed my husband. I just wanted to sit with him at a bar and flirt and laugh. My throat hurt. I had my period. I didn't feel good. I didn't feel attractive. I just wanted my husband. And I texted him and said, I got a sitter. We're going for a drink tonight and then we're going food shopping. And he was like, oh, should be a blast, meaning the food shopping. And we did. We left at 6:00, came home at 8. It was perfect. I had fed the kids before we left. So all the sitter had to do was play with them. And Michael and I, it was like, I don't know. I just really want to help you guys get to a place of healthy expectation. Because if you get to a place of healthy expectation, you'll be so much happier in your life, I swear, and in your relationships. You know, fairy tales are good. They are. They're entertaining. Who the hell doesn't want to believe in Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams? I do. I love them. Right? But it's just not real. It's just not a real expectation. And sure, you can say, well, I want that, and I'm not going to settle for less than that. Okay. But I'm just letting you know, you could marry a great guy who's Ryan Gosling 2 times a week, but shit, he may be Zach Galifianakis 2 days a week, and he may be, you know, I don't know, Jamie Foxx one day, and somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's Ryan Gosling. Shit, Ryan Gosling ain't even Ryan Gosling 7 days a week. I'm sure Eva Mendes is like, yo, somebody come get this dude. I believe that. I really do. So, I say all of this to say, I'm going to clean the mascara off my eyes. Here. Oh God, I got mascara all over the place. Hold on. Anyway. Oh, look at that. This stuff is the best. Okay. Eyes are done. Clean. I just poked myself in the eye with frickin' a Q-tip. I don't know why I just flushed that Q-tip down the toilet, because I'm a loser. All right, so anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I just want you to be happy. I want you to have healthy expectations. I just want you to be happy. And how do you communicate when, oh shit, damn, I almost burnt that thing down. Somebody said, how do you communicate when too much is being asked of you? That is a great question. If you are with someone who is asking too much from you, you need to first evaluate. Hold on, I just poked myself in the eye. You need to first evaluate, are you really committed to that relationship? Is there a reason that maybe you're not giving what you would normally give in a relationship? Like, does this person have reason to believe that you're pulling back or not giving a certain amount for a reason? If you can really look at yourself and go, no, I am committed to this relationship. I love the person that I'm with, but I just can't give any more. Then you have to be very, very clear in your communication and say, I want you to know that before I decided to talk to you, I really, really thought about where I stand in this relationship, and I love you and I am committed to this relationship. But right now, I can't give any more. That is just my truth. It's not a reflection of you or how I feel about you. It is a me thing. I love you. I'm committed to you. I want to be with you. I just can't give any more. This is a me thing, not a you thing. And then what you need to do is look at what are the little changes you can make that you can give. For example, when Michael and I go out, he does not like me on my phone. When we go to dinner, he is perfectly fine with me taking we made it another week picture. But when we are out, I am not on my phone. I post one picture. He knows that is not an issue. And then the phone is on the table upside down. And unless the sitter calls, I don't touch it. These are little ways that I can show him that I am capable of giving him whatever it is he needs in that moment, right? There are little things you can do, but communication is just, first you have to know where you're coming from. That's a big, you have to decide, what should I wear today? I do love Calypso. Calypso. Baby. The candle is lit. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. But before you communicate, you need to know where you're coming from. You got to take time to think about yourself, what it is you really want and what you're committed to. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to wear hoops I don't think I want to wear hoops in my headshot. That's not the right look. I mean, I love hoops, but that's not the right look. What studs do I even have? That is a good question. Anyway, I love you guys. Is this too bright? Is that too bright? Okay. I love you guys very much. I hope that you have a great, great day.